that even in junior high school, Anna Catherine was listening and learning and adding pages to her life story. When she finished up 8th grade, she was disheartened to find out that I don't teach freshman and sophomore English classes. But I suggested she could stop by my room and visit anyway. That was 4 years ago. And hardly a week has passed by that I have not seen her smiling face pop through my doorway in all those 4 years. She says that the visits were important to her, but they became important to me as well. I watched her over those years grow into this graceful, modest, beautiful young woman who possesses poise and confidence beyond measure. I've listened to her joys and to her sorrows, and I know this: your FFA nominating committee could not have made a better choice a year ago than my young friend. Anna Catherine returned to my classroom this year as a teacher cadet. She and her classmates were marvelous students, always exciting me with their creativity and their questions. And she continued to write even as a teacher cadet. She created a wonderful children's book this year called Grilled Cheese Advice, which was dedicated to her Nana. In education, we debate whether good teachers are born or made. I think Catherine was born to teach, but I also think that she used every opportunity that she was ever given to learn and improve and to develop her skills and knowledge. The lessons she gave in my class were professional, and they were interesting and relevant. Certainly, her FFA experiences contributed to her abilities. She is organized, she's prepared, and she's tactful. She won't tell you this, but I will. Catherine applied for and was selected as a South Carolina Teaching Fellow. That's an honor in our state. When she graduated last Saturday, she was one of only 2 students in our whole school to earn the prestigious Academic Achievement Honors Diploma. She is among the best who, as a teacher, will one day lead others to become their best. Many of us will look back over our school years, our career lives, or life in general, and experience regret. We'll wish that we had studied more, that we had listened more carefully, or that we worked harder. Catherine will voice no regrets. She set goals early on and she worked hard to achieve them. She learned about the importance of time management and prioritizing. On one of the last Fridays of her high school career, she worked into the wee morning hours, putting the finishing touches on her teacher cadet portfolio, which was due that day. She came to school on time and took her U.S. history exam. Later that afternoon, and again that night, she performed the leading role of Dorothy in our school production of The Wizard of Oz. And all the while, she was worried about her fellow officers and planning for this event. Anna Catherine's work ethic has been an inspiration to me, her teacher. Every time I speak with her, I'm more amazed by the sheer volume of activity. She has dreaded to see today come to an end, but I see it as having a very happy ending for her. I am honored to share with you this morning this most accomplished young lady. Please join me in recognizing your South Carolina FFA State President, Miss Anna Catherine Wayne.
Don't try so hard to move past the moment. These days go by and they're gone before you know it. So come on, open your window,
Have you ever had a dream so big you hardly dared to dream it? The kind of dream you keep to yourself because you're afraid of being shot down if you share it. The kind of dream you try to convince yourself is unrealistic, but you hold on to it because you know that maybe, just maybe one day, you'll be able to reach it. We've all had crazy dreams, like when we were little and we dreamed of being doctors, astronauts, teachers, or even the next big Disney star. We dreamed all kinds of silly things as kids. But when I was little, I was super shy. I always looked up to the people who weren't afraid to meet new people and get up in front of crowds. I wish I could be more outgoing, I always thought. For me, that huge, unrealistic, daring dream was to become a speaker, unafraid in the presence of an audience. I remember admiring my teachers, my preachers, singers, and older kids who just seemed so confident in front of people. I wanted to have that confidence, that bravery, but I was too shy. Then I entered middle school, and I was still pretty quiet, but I was slowly peeking out of my tight shell. I remember being given an assignment in the 8th grade to memorize Robert Frost's The Road Not Taken and recite it in front of my classmates. You know how it goes. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. A B1 traveler, long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Now see, I knew I could memorize the poem. That wasn't the problem. But recite it in front of my classmates? What if I mess up? What if I forget the words? What if I... All my worries swirled around in my mind until our recitation day finally came. And who ended up speaking first but yours truly? It reminds me of the second stanza of the poem where Frost is talking about the 2 roads, and he says, he took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though, as for that, the passing mare had warned them really about the same. Because no one wanted to jump on the bumpy road to speaking in front of the class. But someone had to, and that someone was me. So I was nervous and my hands were sweaty, but I stood up and I recited the poem without missing a word. And that sounds all right, but I doubted myself still. I thought, oh, you said it too fast. I bet no one could understand you. That wasn't very good. And I returned to my seat with my sweaty palms and a minimally defeated fear. At the end of class that day, my teacher pulled me aside to tell me something. You must understand. She was the classiest, most graceful, most sophisticated woman I knew. She was Miss McClooney, the sweet, eloquent lady who introduced me a few moments ago. So she called me over to her, and I wondered what she would say after listening to a whole class of recitations. I should have known not to worry, but I did anyway. Then Miss McClooney asked me, Catherine, are you going to be in the FFA next year? Well, that wasn't what I expected, but being the shy 8th grader that I was, I simply told her, well, I think so. My cousins have told me it's fun, so I guess I'll try it. Then she told me the part I love to remember the most. She said, you need to be in the FFA so you can do creed speaking. You'd be a great public speaker. Once again, I'm reminded of the poem where Frost says of the 2 roads, and both that morning equally lay, and leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Because on that day, I could see 2 roads in front of me. I could see the normal, scaredy-cat route I normally took, and I could see a new road to public speaking. Once Miss McClooney told me she thought I could be a speaker, I knew I'd started a journey down a new road, and I was not going to miss my opportunity to become a speaker. So when my freshman year came, I joined the FFA and started learning about all these things agriculturalists and E.M. Tiffany believed, not knowing how they would impact me. My advisor, Mr. Earl, made all of his green hands learn and recite the creed, and I was chosen to represent our chapter on the regional level and then at state. Slowly but surely, FFA helped me to let go of the shyness I'd formerly felt when I met new people, and I became less nervous when I spoke in front of groups. My gentle advisor patiently nudged me along, gradually pushing me out of my comfort zone until I came to where I am today. He never let me miss an opportunity to improve myself, and for that, I'm grateful. Now, I can't say I never get nervous when I speak, because I still do sometimes. But boy, am I grateful for having come so far since the 8th grade. I've learned there's no growth in a comfort zone, and there's no comfort in a growth zone, because I never would have been able to do all of the things I've done without the occasional pushes from my parents, Mr. Earl and Miss McClooney. It is because of their help that I've been able to move far away from the small, limiting box that used to be my comfort zone. So South Carolina FFA members, I challenge you to take steps outside of your comfort zones and to encourage others to do the same, just like Mr. Earl and Ms. McClooney have done for me. You all have the potential to be more than you think you can be. But as Mr. Earl always says, potential just means you haven't done anything yet. And he's right. So don't waste your potential. You have 2 roads in front of you waiting to determine who you'll be. Don't let your fears cause you to miss out on an opportunity that could change your life. When I chose the road to FFA, I never knew it would put me in front of you. But now, I can echo similar feelings to Frost. I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere ages and ages hence. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Because my journey through the FFA has taken me over 12,000 miles around the country and away from my comfort zone to bring me to the end of my FFA road today. I hate to think of my career here ending, but I know I'll be all right because Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 says, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven." And I thank God every night for my incredible season in the FFA. So while my FFA journey is just ending, I hope yours is beginning. As you go forward, don't miss out on the opportunity to attend convention, to go to workshops, to go on field trips with your friends. Don't let your fears and insecurities cause you to miss an opportunity. South Carolina FFA, I dare you to choose the road that scares you a little. The one that seems kind of overgrown and in need of some work, and the one that will take you past your fears into your dreams. South Carolina FFA, you have a world of opportunities in front of you. You can choose who you become. It's your life, so don't miss it.
Don't try so hard to move past the moment. These days go by, and they're gone before you know it. So come on, open your way.
Anna Catherine, your leadership and guidance has guided this team to new heights. We often call you Mom because you keep us on track and keep us focused. Without you, this year wouldn't have been nearly as awesome. Love all out, Paul, Brent, Courtney, Deshaun, and Hunter. South Carolina, for the final time, your 2014-2015 South Carolina State FFA President, Anna Catherine Wayne.
Don't try so hard to move past the moment. These days go by, and they're gone before you know it. So come on,
This time last year was one of the most nerve-wracking experiences in my life. Not only was I running for a state office, but I was also competing in prepared public speaking CDE. These past 2 days have held similar feelings for many of our members as the days they have been working for and studying hard for has finally arrived. We would like to recognize those students and their advisors who have excelled in these CDEs by announcing our top 3 CDE teams and individuals in the state. Mr. Secretary, will you recognize these people?
Mr. Vice President, I am pleased to introduce this year's Career Development Event Award winners. Green Hand Cree speaking are Jessica Killian, Miranda Lee, Jewel Shulbrad.
In third place, Jessica Killian of the Clover chapter. Second place, Jill Schulbred of the Belton Honey Path chapter. And our state winner in Greenhead Cree speaking is Miranda Lee of Bryson Middle.
The top three teams in upper-level Cree speaking are Jordan Atkinson, Donna O'Shea, and Angel Purvis.
In third place, Angel Purvis of the Lee County Career Center chapter. Second place, Donna O'Shea of the Pickens County chapter. And our state winner is upper level Cree speaking is Jordan Atkinson of ATEC Kershaw.
The top three teams in the area of prepared public speaking are Caudry Bell, Michaela Gibson, Lee Northrop,
In third place, Michaela Gibson of the Pickens County chapter. In second place, Lee Northrop of Strom Thurmond, and our state winner is Caudry Bell of the Manning chapter.
The top three teams in the area of extemporaneous public speaking are Austin Cathcart, Brooke Feeder, Blair Horton.
In third place, Blair Horton of the McBee chapter. Second place, Brooke Feeder of the Pillion chapter, and our state winner is Austin Cathcart of the Lexington Richland 5 chapter.
The top three teams, individuals and teams in farm business management are Lexington, Seneca, Strom Thurmond. Top three individuals, Maria Malacio, Chiandi Patel, Weston Whitfield.
Third high individual, Maria Malaso of Seneca chapter. My apologies. Third high individual, Maria Malaso of the Seneca chapter. Second high individual, Weston Whitfield of the Strom Thurmond chapter. And the individual high score, Chidani Patel of the Seneca chapter. Your third place team, Lexington Technical Center, FFA chapter. Second place team, Strom Thurmond FFA chapter. And our state winner is the Seneca FFA chapter.
The top 2 teams in Green Hand Knowledge Bowl are Pendleton, Pickens County Technology Center.
Our second place team is Pickens County Career Center of FFA chapter. And our state winner is the Pendleton FFA chapter.
The top 3 teams in parliamentary procedure are Abbeville, Calhoun Falls, Manning,
Our third place team winner is Abbeville FFA chapter. In second place, Calhoun Falls FFA chapter. And our state winner is the Manning FFA chapter.
The top 3 in job interview are Hunter Cook, Caroline Guess, Kaylin Hippler,
Third high individual, Hunter Cook of the Carolina Forest chapter. Second high individual, Caroline Guest of Strom Thurmond chapter. And the individual high scorer, Caroline Hippler of the Anderson chapter.
The top 3 individuals and teams in meet evaluation are Dixie, Pickens County Technology Center, and Saluda. Grant Alexander, Jeb Kelly, Rose Linker.
Third high individual, Rose Linker of the Dixie chapter. Second high individual, Grant Alexander of the Dixie chapter. And the individual high scorer, Jeb Kelly of the Pickens chapter. Third place team, Saluda FFA chapter. Second place team, Pickens CTC chapter. And our state winner is Dixie FFA chapter. Mr. Secretary, please read the names of the Agri-Science Fair winners.
Social Systems, Division 1, Abby Hudson. Division 2, Brianna Harrison. Plant Systems, Blake Malpas, Seneca. Division 2, Michaela Way, Colleton County. Division 3, Haley Cole, Shanna Carver, Seneca. Division 4, Zach Barton, Romley Wallace, Lexington Technology Center. Environmental Natural Resources, Division 1, Brianna Namuk, Seneca. Division 2, Tyler Wiggers, Lexington Technology Center. Division 4, Grant Alexander, Samantha Ferguson, Dixie. Animal Systems, Division 1, Lincoln Hawk, Seneca. Division 2, Brooke Blankenship, Lexington Richland 5. Division 3, Alexis Clark, Emily Steele, Seneca. Division 4, Ian Craps, Brent Weaver, Lexington Technology. Power, Structure, and Technology Systems, Division 4, Lee Honeycutt, Eric McClory, Darlington County. Food Science, Division 1, Erica Waring, Seneca. Division 2, Nathan Duell, Lexington Technology Center. Division 4, Autumn Garling, Lauren Wingard, Lexington Technology Center. That concludes our Agri-Science Fair winners.
Congratulations to all CD winners and Agri-Science Fair winners. This is a bittersweet time for us. Last year, on Friday the 13th, I found three new bothersome brothers and two sassy sisters who became my best friends on this very stage. After the nominated committee report was read, and we were installed as the 2014-2015 State Officer Team. As much as we love you, the members, and wish we could live this year for the rest of our lives, we hold strong hope that next year's State Officer Team will be even better and will continue to build and grow the State Association to the best of their ability. We challenge the new team. The individuals who are about to be named will be your state officers for the 2015-2016 year. At the end of the installation of the new elected officers, will be invited to join the state staff backstage before being formally introduced for the first time as the 2015-2016 State Officer Team. Now, without further ado, I call on your State President, Anna Catherine Wayne, to assume the duties of the chair.
Now I would like to introduce Austin Cathcart from the Lexington Richland 5 chapter to give the report as the chairman of the nominating committee.
So it is my honor to be representing the nominating committee for this year. Over the past weeks, we've had the privilege, but also the challenge of deciding who the state officers for the upcoming year is going to be. We have numerous very well-qualified candidates and I know all of them are nervous about nervous about what position they're going to get elected to, if they're going to get elected, and I know all of y'all are waiting to see who's going to get elected. So before we go into that, I would like to introduce y'all to the rest of the nominating committee for this year. So to start out, we have Lane Knight, come over here. Camila Gamino, Caitlin Sanderson, May Burnett, and Madison Connors. And Carmen Hendricks. So like I said, the past week we have had the privilege of getting to know these state officer candidates, and we are now ready to introduce you to your 2015-2016 new state officers. Your 2015-2016 State Vice President representing the Lower State Region, serving as Sentinel from Aiken High FFA, Kelly Coons. Your 2015-2016 State Vice President representing the Piedmont region, serving as reporter from the BHP chapter, Candace Clinkscale. Your 2015-2016 State Vice President representing the Mid-State region, serving as treasurer from the Pillion FFA, Brandon